To make these easy slippers, I'm working with a chunky yarn and a 9mm crochet hook. If you don't have chunky yarn, you could use 2 strands of worsted weight. Start with a slip knot. Chain a foundation chain that is as long as the foot. Like that, the chain should be as long as the foot. Single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and each stitch all the way across the chain. All the way down the chain. Like that, I worked all the way down the chain. At the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. That will take the place of the first single crochet, and you're always going to work back in that stitch. Single crochet in each stitch all the way across the row. And you'll repeat this row over and over. Like that, all the way down the row. And I have one here. I've just worked that row over and over. And in order to keep nice straight lines like this, always make sure that you work into that turning chain at the end of the row. And so you're going to keep working until the work is this large, which we're going to do a little section here for the front of the foot. So I have worked 14 rows. Now you're going to slip stitch until you have just this small section, which is a little bit less than half. So I'm going to slip stitch until I get there. So just slip stitch. Okay, so I have slip stitched to there. So now I'm going to bring in another color, and I'm just going to pull that through that last stitch and chain 1. I'm going to single crochet in that same stitch that I attached the yarn, and single crochet in each stitch across the row. And that's that turning chain, so always work in that last stitch like that. And we're just going to continue to do the same as I did. I chain 1 and turn, and single crochet in each stitch across the row. Like that. And I'm going to repeat that for another 3 rows. So chain 1 and turn, single crochet, Okay, I worked 5 rows. I'm going to fasten off. And here's what the finished work will look like. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect this end section to here. And you can do that with a yarn needle, or you can use your hook and match the stitches and pull the yarn through. And if you pull the yarn through the same stitch twice, it will pretty much match the other side. So you see I've gone in here twice, and over here you have 2. So let me do a few more, and then you'll see it. So pass through the next stitch and the next stitch on the other side, pull the yarn through, and then go through and pull the yarn through again. Like that. So I'm going to finish that and I'll show you. Okay, like that. Now at the heel end, this was a variegated yarn, so it's a different color there. You're going to either slip stitch or sew the heel end closed. Like that. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. And now we're going to sew the toe end closed. And you could use your crochet hook and crochet that closed if you like. I'm just going to do it with a yarn needle. So I'm going to start my yarn. And then I'm going to sew back and forth all the way across the front. Now when I get here, I'm just going to pull it a little bit, just like that, and then weave the yarn end into the finished work. And there's the finished slipper. And there it is, finished. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.